Well, good morning. This is Thursday, the 3rd of May. This is this week's edition of the Ag Market Network weekly update. We're looking at exports. This program is brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. We've had a delay here. This has been the case here in recent weeks. The USDA just is slow getting out these numbers. They've just come up. Cotton is 189,900 running bales. That's down 39% from the previous week and down 34% from the 4-week average. Vietnam took 82,900. South Korea, we've got next Indonesia at 60,400. Turkey 24,800. China 12,000. Looking for cancellations. We've got just cancellations for Hong Kong of 4,400 bales, Mexico 3,300 bales, South Korea 29. So there are some cancellations. I would assume that has to do with some of the quality cotton that they're bringing in has not been good. And so that's been some of the talk for cancellations. Not anything substantial. Still a good number at 189,900. Let's look at new crop. Net sales of 299,100. Vietnam took 86,300. China took 52,900. Indonesia took 37,500. Shipments of 432,600, and that's a strong number for shipments. Looking at the reaction of the market, the market hasn't moved much from where it was as this number came out. We were trading up about 20, and that's where we are right now. December's up 14. Let's look at soybeans. 416,300 metric tons. That's up 12% from the previous week, but down 58% from the 4-week average. Mexico took 126,200. Vietnam took 74,200. Taiwan took 86,600. The soybean market was up a half before the report. Now it's up a penny. Next, corn. Net sales 1,019,900 metric tons, up 46% from the previous week and up 16% over the 4-week average. Mexico took 310,100 metric tons. Colombia took 148,200 metric tons. South Korea took 126,000 metric tons of corn. Corn market was unchanged before the report. Now it's down a quarter. Looking at wheat, net sales of 234,800 metric tons, down 21% from the previous week, but up noticeably over the 4-week average. Mexico took 70,000 metric tons. Unknown destinations took 64,200 metric tons. South Korea took 50,100 metric tons. The wheat market was down about 5 before the report. Now it's down 4 1/4. Okay, what else have we got here? Let's look at the crop progress that came out on Monday. 9% of the cotton crop is planted. The average for this time of the year is 10%. Soybeans, 2% are planted. That's exactly on the average of 2%. Corn is lagging at 5% planted. The average for this time of the year is 14%. Spring wheat, 3% planted, and it's really behind. Normally this time of the year is 25% average. Winter wheat is 13% headed versus an average of 19% normally, and winter wheat is in the 31% good to excellent category. Let's talk quickly about the news in these markets. Recent news in cotton has been, number one, time is running out on the mills. They have to fix prices before July goes off the board. Number two, demand is still strong, and we're basically running out of cotton. It's not going to surprise us if we look at this in the coming weeks and see very low numbers. It doesn't mean the demand is less. It just means there's just no cotton out there. Speculators also, number three, speculators could start, as we make new highs, will certainly, we think, start adding to their long positions, so they'll be buying the market. And then we've got number four, West Texas. West Texas is dry. That's going to be a problem, and that's going to be the reason that we could see more buying in these markets. What now? Well, we could see old crop move up toward 90 cents. We could see new crop move up toward 81 cents. And what to do, as has been talked about for what seems like a few months, analysts recommend a third, about 30% of new crop hedged now. Some are even recommending more, or had been recommending more. I don't know if they're still doing that with the dryness in Texas. Let's talk about soybeans, corn, and wheat. Very, very volatile markets. These are crazy markets. They're so volatile. On the positive side, we've had strong demand in soybeans. We've had strong demand for soybean meal. That's been one of the main positives for soybeans. Corn, we are late in planting, and that's been a positive. Wheat, we're late in planting for spring wheat. And then the winter wheat, we've just seen poor conditions here through the winter. On the negative side, this is the seasonal time of the year when we're moving up and about to find highs. We're a little late on these crops, so it might be pushed back a little bit. We're going to be making progress on planting. The dollar has been stronger. That's been considered a negative. Rumors of a major grain company having financial trouble has been a negative for the market. It seems like the days that these markets are down, that rumor's swirling around without getting into any names. What to do? This is a repeat of what's been said before, about a third of the crop in soybeans and corn to be hedged, and wheat up to a half the crop should be hedged, according to analysts and what they're saying. One last look at these markets. We have the cotton market up 26 at 84.94. The high in July cotton this morning is 85.04. Yesterday's high was 85.10. December cotton's up 19 at 79.62. The high is 79.67. July soybeans are up 1/4 cent at 10.43 1/4, and that's about a penny lower than it was before the report came out. Corn is down 1/4. That's exactly the area it was before the report. And wheat's down 4 3/4 in July wheat, and it was down 5 before the report. So no real changes in the grains. Cotton market's firming up a little bit. That's it. Thanks for joining us for this edition of our Ag Market Network weekly market update, our outlook, brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. We'll see you later. Thank you.